We at the
We are
Powerhouse
at the
Gym.
Powerhouse Gym in Torrance, California.
Oh, we're in California.
Yes.
Did you fly in for this?
I did.
I like that. I love that. So you made the trip where others wouldn't.
Yes.
Wow. Wow.
That's what Train to Look Good
That's
Naked
crazy.
does.
Now, what'd you do the trip for?
I just came to check out the frog and
Give your fans maybe a little bit?
Yeah.
You give a little something, a little
because
footage?
everybody
All right.
wanted to see it.
I'm just saying.
So I mean, why not? There's nothing to lose. There's a lot of skepticism surrounded by Blaha's inability to make it to your event. Now, what do you feel the reasoning behind that is?
I don't know, because I was supporting him. I was the one guy that was saying he's going to come. He doesn't have a job or anything. He lives at his sister's house on the couch. And so I was trying to say, hey, no disrespect. I'll fly you here. I'll put you up. I'll even give you spending money. I'll take you to Disneyland, whatever. And when he didn't want to do that, I kind of go, well, then do it for your fans.
Yeah.
And if he said something about he does a YouTube channel or something, I said, well, then that's great. Then come out here, do it. You can cap on me. You can say whatever you want to say to me.
Yeah.
But at that point, when he backed out, it was bad because I was saying, no, he's going to do it. And my friends were all saying, no, he's a bitch. And it came down to it that he is. And if you want to be successful in anything, you got to get out there and you got to move.
You can't just stay in one spot.
You can't sit on your sister's couch and sit there and put videos out.
Do you believe that his background, as Blaha's background, is really classified?
No. And then why did he get let go if that's what
He says he had PTSD. He's 39.
Oh, he's 39. Okay.
CIA agent, everything.
Next question.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? So I'm sitting here following this little feud, between Train to Look Good Naked, Mike Ohearn, them two versus Jason Blaha. Well, I mean, it's not so much a feud, it's more or less Mike Ohearn and Train to Look Good Naked trolling the shit out of Jason Blaha, and him getting all worked up like a little whiny bitch about it. Train to Look Good Naked came out with a new video here with Mike Ohearn, and he's asking him a bunch of questions, and obviously you just saw they're grilling him pretty hard here. And there's another video they released again. They're going at him pretty hard. Jason Blaha had this to say. I'm really not sure why Train to Look Good Naked is so obsessed with me, or Mike Ohearn continues to want to meet me. As to comments about gyms and no guns, maybe they don't grasp what part of country I live in. They sell AR-15s next door to my gym. I keep one in my car. LOL. Now, one thing I just like to point out, Jason Blaha lives in Texas. Well, I live in Wisconsin, and, Texas has that stereotype that they're gun-toting maniacs out there, but actually our laws in Wisconsin are freer. We have much more conservative-leaning gun laws. We have literally some of the loosest restrictions for guns in the country. And as far as him saying he keeps one in his car, I mean, you got AR-15 in your car, that's got to be secured, locked away. I mean, that ain't going to fly anywhere. You just chilling like you have a concealed carry weapon in your car loaded. That ain't going to fly. But anyways, moving on here. Somebody comments on his post, named Michael, says, any opinion of the Sandy Hook families suing the gun makers for the AR rifle that was used for that massacre? And this is where, from one of, Jason Blaha's many goofy statements that he makes, we go from, talking about Train to Look Good Naked and Mike Ohearn to execute them as traitors like all other anti-firearm people in our nation. Move to Europe if you don't like battle rifles. You have no place in our land. If our culture offends you, then leave. The crazy part about this, it's got likes. Execute them as traitors. Wow, that's a very militant and barbaric statement to make. I mean, holy shit. Then this guy named David comments and says, harsh words, Juggernaut, considering you like being in the United Kingdom. Man by the name of Gavin says, fuck, man, that's cold, Jason. You're talking about parents who lost their children. I mean, that's a very good point. I mean, saying something like that is really, fucked up. And Jason, boy, here we go. He goes on to say, Gav, I'm sorry bad things happen to them, but that does not excuse attacking our rights and way of life. Man by the name of Matthew also replies to Jason's comment and says, how does being anti-firearm make you traitorous? Isn't one of the most espoused values of this nation the freedoms to express your views without persecution, including firearm views? Got a good point there. Good rational thought. And Jason Blaha decides to come up with expressing views that involve removing the basic rights of everyone else and make them slaves and tyrants is treasonous. It makes you the enemy of the people. Alright, so somehow we went from talking about Train to Look Good Naked and Mike Ohearn to moving the conversation over to them being anti-gunners, and then people in general who express views that are, I guess, what he would consider to be treasonous and tyrants. So, Mike Ohearn and Train to Look Good Naked are effectively treasonous tyrants in the eyes of the steroid expert. I'm just kind of like wondering, who the stuff that this guy says. I mean, oh my God, like, I mean, I know the FBI does background checks, but how the hell did this guy get a freaking gun? And I mean, like, who allowed this guy to get a gun? I mean, oh my God, what is going on here? So yeah, let me know what you guys think. I mean, this is absolutely over the top, way too much for a response because you don't like what somebody said about you. Anyways, get in the comment box. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm out.